Hi there guys, this is Cassandra. I'm a Riffle in Time and I'm so glad you're here. Today we are doing monthly favorites. So we're going to talk about the decks I've been using, what I've been up to. We're going to look at the journals. We're going to look at some trinky things. We'll talk about what videos and like kind of channels I've been watching, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I always save the decks for the end. So if you don't care about the fluff stuff, just scoot on ahead. This way I'm not ready to play with them yet. I want to talk to you. So like the beginning of the video, I feel very excited to talk to you and that's what I want to do. So we'll play with the decks later. And also that helps me clear off my space as I go. Now, updates. I ended up leaving my part-time job I went from full-time to part-time to gone. So we love that on the 17th. Last work day. I made them terminate me actually last week because they were still messaging me and calling me and stuff. And I'm like, somebody do it right now. And so that's good. I have been in turn investing that time into here. Here I started the Patreon memberships. That's been really fun. I've been doing a lot on there. Been posting a lot. So sorry. Seeing more of me than you're used to. But no, it's been really good. I also have been feeling better since I've not been, pushing my body past what it is literally physically capable of all the time. So leaving there has been really good for my physical health. And yeah, I'm very happy about this move to this. And for everyone who makes it possible to be here and who likes and watches and subscribes and all those things. I love you. I love you a lot. I did get my bookkeeper / accountant. So we're going to work on here over the next couple months, figuring out how paying myself looks from a riffle. I'm going to finally do that this year. I've been open since 2022 and never paid myself. That's so funny. I've never taken money from Riffle, but I'm hoping to grow this space into something that can help, just take care of me and my family. So that is the dream. I am manifesting it into reality. So that the Patreon's been really fun. I have free tiers and I still post stuff there, but it's been like really exciting for especially like the ones where I do exclusive videos. I just get to like be a little more like share a little more personal stuff, and it feels really it just feels like a safe little space, and I really like that. I'm also, if you're not over there at all, I so humbly suggest, again, there's a free tier, and I'm going to be doing a deck declutter soon, and my Patreon members get first dibs. Obviously, the tiers will get it like the day early like they're supposed to, but then it goes to all free Patreon members. Then it'll go over to like Instagram and then the website. So it's there's not really a good place to, like, a good way to post it here on YouTube. So really, really suggest. But I will do a community post here too about it. I just won't be able, there's not like a great way there's no DMs or anything here. So yeah, just a little housekeeping information there. It's been freezing here. The snowstorm happened and school was out for over a week, and that was interesting. I hadn't tried all the things I'm doing while Marcellus being home the whole time, so that was a very interesting time, and I do want to shout out to him for being the best. I was really proud of him at how good he did, and so shout out to my boy. We're gonna move into, I think that's really mostly all the updatey stuff. I'll probably remember something as we go. I have things. I got this for Christmas. This is a scent that I've had a sample of before. This is the Roscoe, maybe? Hold on. This is from Fantôme. It's that minty, icy, foresty, I don't know. It's like sweet, chocolatey mint. It's my winter scent. I know a lot of times I like for winter people like warm scents that are like that like again like warm you up. I kind of like leaning into this like cold mintiness. I really have loved it, and I've wore it pretty much every day. So that has been my scent. I have so many perfumes, and if anybody wants to perfume chat, hi, hi, talk to me. Maybe I'll do a little like, if there's enough people who want to talk about perfume, I'll do a little like video and I'll show you my perfume stuff. I have mostly samples and like travel. I only have 1 or 2 like bottles. Usually like this is like a big deal to move up to that size for me. Crystal. I've been wearing religiously at this point my hematite. I actually want to put it back on. I got my readings. I think I talked about that briefly. I got readings for the beginning of the year. I love to support my fellow tarot readers and stuff. And so I always do at least 1 year ahead, and then I'll do like quarterly readings from different people. But this year I did 2 because one was more like astrology, and I know nothing. So that was really fun, especially like Moon Nectar Apothecary does the Color Vision Oracle and does a lot of astrology stuff. Love them. And so it felt really good to like we've connected a lot. So it felt really good to like a trusted space. And I really loved my reading. I ended up, one of the things we talked about was my need for the hematite. And just, oh, it was so good. It's like a video recorded, but it was so on point. It was so like, sorry, I'm excited. But she was doing the reading, and then she was talking about how like, she's like, I don't know if this like resonates with you or not, but I'm seeing like a download of like you getting like downloads of messages. And she was like explaining what that is. Like there's a resource she gave me to look, but I always have said, Alta Major chakra guide. She sent that to me to like look into it, but I always feel like I get a download. I know there's different ways, there's different clairs, but I've always just felt like the information just, and I use the word download, and the fact that she used the word download felt like really like, and so we were talking about that, and that was really exciting. I just felt really seen and heard and loved, and everything made so much sense. So I really loved that reading. I also did a reading from Mary. These are like 2 of my favorite creators. So Mary Evans does these like custom card making like readings. These are really cool. And oh my gosh, I have a custom card from Mary. You know what I mean? How cool is that? But again, it was like really, it's crazy how much lately things have been really like synchronistic, maybe is the word I'm looking for. It's like I keep seeing the same thing show up and like over and over, and it just feels very like, that feeling's so exciting to me. And so this was really, I did this under like my personal name. I didn't use any riffle stuff. And the fact that this is part of my like, can we think about a riffle in time? Hold on. This is my logo. Not knowing it was me. My logo. Pretty much, you know? How cool is that? It felt really crazy. And again, I have a freaking card from Mary. And actually, she said she doesn't like ever feel called to do 2, but she did 2. And like gave me this like idea to do of like writing a letter on the back of both. I'm so excited, and it was so cool. And I am currently working on a project, and I asked permission. I was like, can I get that printed onto a card so I can just like have a card of it? And so I'm going to have a physical little card of that image because I'm obsessed. If you don't know, Mary does the Spirit Speak deck, so like Iris, that I am mind, body, and soul obsessed with. My necklaces are all tangled here because I decided to throw them on the table while I had a handful of them. These, I don't know. I love necklaces. I never get to wear them in videos because I'm wearing a mic, but I want to show you the necklaces I've been really wearing this month. Oh my gosh. Why did I do this to myself? What happened? Why did I? I need somebody to help. Help. I'm going to have to, I didn't want to have to almost said unbutton, unfasten maybe is the right word. Who knows? But I'm going to have to. But I've been wearing the combo actually of these two, and that's why they're sticking together, because they know. I have a piece of the moon, and I also have a piece of Mars. And yeah, it's really cool. And so this is my Mars pendant, and it has like the information of where the it would be meteorite for, no. There's different words depending on if it was from like moon rock or if it's from, I don't know. I just know that I've been feeling hyper creative and excited and passionate, and that's just really been, and I've been wearing with it my little necklace. I got this from Everyday Magic. I have two crystal places pretty much I still shop at. And then this is probably my main gal. This is from Christina over at Crystal Lion Gems. She's amazing. I'm very serious about getting crystals from people who really focus on like ethically sourcing and making sure that like, we're not going to get, but these are good people, and these are people who care about other humans. And at the cost of even their business, will still care about other humans. You know what I mean? So we love them. Also, I got Mari's little, I think, are they teardrop? I can't remember the little things, but the Fool is the first one that came out, and I put it on a necklace, and I'm obsessed. I want the whole, I believe she's making more, or at least talking about it. But I needed the Fool because you know me, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm always a fool, and I love it. It's so beautiful. It turned out so good. I love the like tactile experience of having it in my, like, rubbing it and stuff. So other necklace I've been wearing. Also, I got for Christmas, literally combined all my Christmas that I could. And I got my little ring to be able to kind of health watch. And so that's been really good, helping me kind of track everything and focus on some things and be able to provide my doctors with whatnot. And so that's been another thing that's been really, I had a watch for a while, but honestly, I can't sleep with it. And having it on all the time was aggravating. So, and this doesn't bother me at all. And I love that. So yeah, those are the things I've been wearing. I also, just the other day, made this sweet little, me and Marcellus did some painting on some hearts with our papa, and we had a fun little time doing that. Creative experience I've been doing. Also, I shared on Patreon, I've been doing a little digital creating stuff, and so that's been really fun. I ended up doing a ton more, and like 50 something. And yeah, I don't want to share too much here because I don't want it to, but I'm doing a little personal project, and so I'm doing a little bit of digital art for that, and It's been really fun. And it just felt something I've been like talking to a couple of my friends about is that it felt really good because it just felt like it was like a flow. It was just pouring out, like it felt really, really good. And yeah, so I've also been dedicating a lot of time to that this week, actually. I really only did it for like a week because it was like, it felt like when you turn the like water all the way on high, it just, and then I now feel like about it and I don't feel like I want to do anymore right now, and that feels good. And it just, very lovely. Next, I am starting my book for my book club. I'm behind, but I did that little reading. Oh wait, I would have posted that only. If you want to see me read a chapter of this book, again, Patreon, for free. Again, just like, but I read the first chapter of this book. This is the book we're going to do for the book club. Again, free book club right now. I think in the future, if I do it, I'll keep it in the tiers because less people to try to, keep up with. And that honestly sounds really fun just to have a little more intimate of an experience too. But I have some things to share. Oh, it's not close to me, is it? No, it's not. I got a book club kit specifically for this book. And so there's like some fun stuff to share. I think maybe in the week of the 20th, if not maybe March, because we're all kind of behind on reading, but I want to share the, I'll do it. I think I might do a live over there and kind of share the stuff I got for the book club and just hang out. And so that'll be fun. But this is the Arcana or Arcana, depending on how you say it, Academy. And yeah, public library. Shout out to their public library. Go to your public library. Also get on Libby. Libby is another great resource. If you have a library card, you need to have a library card. If you don't, go get one. That's what I will say. Next up, let's do this. This is fun. I'm Mind, Body, Soul obsessed. I will say the shop one is the one I use the most. I've been very bad about this one. I've been super busy though. And also I have it set up in a way that I don't think is what I want. So we'll talk about that. But I've done really good, like literally. You see this here? Do you see this? Oh, hold on. Skip the page. But literally have been killing it. Even last week, like that was crazy because the snow, I still killing it. I really love this. This has been super helpful for me. I know not everybody needs a planner. I need a planner, especially for the shop. Do some content planning here. I track things. I will definitely be getting another weeks next year. I might get 2 weeks even, just have one for the shop and one for me because I'm struggling here. I love this. January did not turn out how I wanted. I did, on the other hand, though, do the little daily. I don't know. For that reason, I might keep it. Maybe I'll get the bigger one and I'll use it for more. So I wanted to keep track of, here's my year ahead. I did my little card for the month in here, but I wanted to keep track of health stuff and I've just not been good about focusing and doing that. I've not been good about it. I would go back and track it just to even just steps and my sleep. Trying to keep track of what I want to keep track of is my activity level, my sleep level, what I'm eating, how it's affecting my body. I have a lot of health things that go on and I'm just trying to pinpoint what is going on. I'm keeping track of symptoms when I can remember to do so. I was doing a really good job of keeping track of my pain levels, any additional medication I took that day. Again, full symptom journal. Like there are days that I really did it to it. Oh no, I just threw my necklace on the ground. We don't want to do that. But yeah, I fell out of it. We're gonna do something different though. I think I'm going to do like the daily focus up top. I'm gonna do the meal plan and the health log, but down here, I think I'm gonna do a little more journally, just reflection on the day. I do have the app for the Hobonichi that just came out that I've been like, it's like uploads my photos to it, which I've been really loving. So maybe I don't do this next year. Or I do this as just a journal and I let like I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's okay to not do it perfect. It doesn't have to be completely filled out. It doesn't, I can ebb and flow and figure it out. Like just because January didn't go well, or like even like I haven't done it the past couple days, doesn't mean I can't finish it. I can't do something different and do something, you know, kind of shift it to fit. I still love it. And I'm very proud of myself for not like being like, oh, well, it's ruined. It's ruined, worthless, yeet, you know. This is the tarot journal, as you know. I am moving into something. I've been trying to catch up. If you see me watching an old video of yours, know that I'm so behind on my watch list. And I'm kind of just randomly popping up. So just know, if you see me creeping, I'm really behind. But I was watching Sylvie's recent video. Well, not recent. Yeah, not recent, but video about their planners or journals or their tarot system. I can't remember how it's like specifically named, but I really want to do something. I actually have another journal. But I really love the system of like taking it in and out. I think they're brilliant. Tarot Bag Pie, if I didn't say. I got this, and so I can take things in and out, and I really love that for a journal. So I have a whole idea there. I might have 2 of them because I was thinking, currently I've done this because I hadn't had that yet. But I'm doing like the deck companion in this for Animals in Our Arcana. It's Tegan. I never know if I should say the tag, the name, what I should do, but they are doing a kind of guided practice for the month. It's like pretty much, it should be a paid for like almost like a book. Like there's so much to it. That's week 1 and it's like this big. It's so good. It should be like a separate thing that like you pay a lot of money for. And I think they are actually going to make it into like a workbook / a workshop-y thing. I don't know, but on their Patreon, I'm so excited. I still need to pick my deck. I'm so behind. But it's okay. We're honoring being behind. Year ahead, my month by month. Also, I've been doing a ton of year ahead readings recently. I am going to keep my year aheads open. I've decided what I'm going to do. And like what I did this month, actually, I just did one the other day and it worked perfectly. It's still really good. I'm doing 12 consecutive months. So like I started in February. We talked about it and it's like, yeah, of course, just start in February and go to January next year. Like it's 12 months because I'm doing a month by month pull in it. I'm doing like your energies. And the thing is too, is like, if you want to do it for your birthday, like, like if that's how you track your years, I don't know. I just think it's like, you don't have to stop the year aheads at. I do probably need to adjust them so that, because right now the deluxe one's insane. Like it's 27 cards. It's so crazy. So maybe I need to like what I'll do maybe is kind of work on that. But I did one that was really fun. This is mine, my personal one. I also want, this is the reading, like the actual typed out reading that goes with the card. And I want to do that letter to thing that was talked about. So I have it like actually selected to put in my journal too. I did the new moon and the full moon. I did a January check-in where I used a ton of decks. This was actually, I did a video. I don't even remember what video it was. Video was putting away my decks. That might have been a Patreon. I think it was putting away my decks from, what video was that? I had Somnia out. Because this is Somnia, Janasa, Scarbandalia, Death Doula, Roots and Wings, and Terror of the Strange Antlers. That is literally, I've got a card from each. And I did it live. I don't know what. I did another new moon. I did a February month ahead. And I did, where I've just been really obsessed with a specific deck, I did just like a 3-card, 4-card pull from that. And that's a lot for my journal. That's a lot for this month. I guess I didn't show you. I mean, it's not beautiful, but it's me. This is where I'm going to put that thing. And then my month ahead. And then, yeah, because this is December month ahead. So beautiful. I've done so much in my journal for the situation of how crazy busy I've been. And I'm just really proud of myself. Look at me go. Did I do? Ooh, we'll move into another creative thing I've been up to. I've been doing deck mods. So I was doing the Moonflower Moments challenge for January. I'm so behind in that too. I'm not stopping because it's over. I'm going to keep going. I just need to do it at my own pace. You know me. I need to do things at my own pace. But I was working with the, like my kind of first decks, and I was realizing, one, I think I've determined that Circo is meant to just be this deck that holds like the beginning. It's like a symbol. It's like a trinket almost at this point. It's like it has magic in it because it's the first, but I don't think we're meant to continue our journey together. Next, I was looking at Way Home and I was like, you know what I really want to do? I want to trim that baby. I did a little, I think I did a flip through of this somewhere. I did a flip through of this. And then I also, when I did, I know for sure it was a Patreon share. It was like an exclusive video there. For the Visions one, because it's crazy. I like actually not just like trimmed it like this. I trimmed it and then I collaged pieces of it. Like I cut it up. And so that was really cool thing I did. I was talking to Kaylee, the artist from it, about it. And it was really cool for them to be like supportive that I absolutely massacred this deck. But they were excited because it was like creative, inspiring, creative, and like looking at their cards in a different way. And then, so it was really cool. But I did a little reading with this at the end of that video, and it's just like this really beautiful, intuitive thing. I'm not going to show you a ton, but I will show you that like it is so cool that it doesn't have borders or words or anything. And I had to trim it a little smaller than I intended because honestly, I'm really bad about, like, I'm usually watching a video while I'm doing it, and I trimmed one too small. So then I had to adjust them all. So it is a little smaller than I intended it to be. So there are maybe 1 or 2 cards that are like, I wish it was bigger, but mostly I don't care. You know me. It doesn't mean, I'm not like a perfection person. Like I did that in one sitting. It was like maybe 20 minutes. Like I was like, ka-cha, ka-cha. Whereas like, I think somebody else who really needs to like measure things out really perfectly and like all that stuff. It took me a while to get what I was, I mean, I'm still measuring on the board, but like, I'm not doing it perfect. I'm not doing it slow. But I will show you, this was their favorite. This was Kaylee's favorite card that I did. I actually cut this out of a different card, and So they were literally like, I was taking words from other cards, and I want to find one of my favorites. But some of them I left the same. Some I left, or some I shifted slightly, like this one. This one's like, know thyself. I put, do I know thyself, you know? Like, so there was some that were just like a little shift. Others, like, I kind of like, this is, I think burn your idols, but this one I just put burn it. Hold on, where's my... Oh, and like I left life is beautiful, life is meaningful. I love that card. I left it that. Obviously, I didn't separate Carefree Timelessness because that is my card. I did, instead of cord cutting, I put no next time. I liked that. But yeah, some of them I kept the same, like kneel before no one, but I like how it turned out even. Where's my favorite one? Oh, I like this one a lot. They're a mirror, like that people are a mirror to you. I really liked the idea of that one. I liked this one too, a miracle and a curse. The idea that like, even like fame, specifically in that card, but like sometimes your dream can feel like both. Here, this one's kind of crazy. This one's not a like in-use card, but this felt like just like creative art. The card is originally, it takes a curse to break a curse, I think, but I did let it break and literally physically tore the card. And it just felt like good art, you know what I mean? Like it felt like a, but yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. I want to get a little bag for it because right now it being in its box is not right anymore. It's like too much. This minus let it break. I can still overhand. I have to like do a fluffy overhand. You know what I mean? Like a really, like it's not a tight overhand, but I can still shuffle this. I can still shuffle this. This is still usable. And it just like when I'm putting it back in order, I'm just being really careful because the cards are now raised because all of the things are glued on top. But let's see. See what I mean? Like I can do. You were born divine though. Like that's our card. You were born divine. And that's the Divine Mother. But again, like it's just my own thing now. This is like completely my own vibe now. Like I've taken this and turned it into something completely different, it feels like. And that's exciting. I have postcards in the liminal space and I'm going to start using that one. And Visions is just going to stay this like crazy cool other thing that I've done. But when you have a damaged card, sometimes you really get into it. So it's kind of, it's like the damage of the card allowed me to do something really cool. And the deck's still in print. I can get another one. I literally have the shop right here. I could buy one for myself. You know what I mean? Like I have one. So it wasn't like something I had to worry about. Now I'm not going to go ahead and trim Spoilia or something. Though I trimmed Janasa Joust. Fucking crazy to me. That was like, it's an out of print edition of the deck. And it was my first trim and I just did it. Who? I told you. Fool, jumping. I'm just sometimes naively, but it's okay. Next up are the decks. If you've been waiting on the decks, here you are. Hopefully I remember to put the little thing here. Yeah. We're into the decks I've been using this month. So probably first I want to mention this deck. This is the Cosmic Comfort cards. I saw this off of Imogen's Sapling Tarot. I think it was either the beginning of January or sometime in December. They did in their stories like a you know, drop an emoji and initials for a card. And I always do because I love them and I love getting a little card from them. It feels magical. And it reminded me, I saw they were using this. They've used it before and I've always wanted it, but it's one of those things I just forgot. You know what I mean? Like it just out of sight, out of mind. And so I finally remembered. I was so excited about it. Like, yes, that's the deck, you know? I got it. I ended up getting it in the shop. I just actually did my own little like drop an emoji kind of vibe for a card and everyone really loved it. I just think this is a really special, it actually inspired me to get rid of most of my affirmation like decks because, oh, sorry, it just does something more than a normal affirmation and it does it really well. And it's been really like on point and feels powerful. And I don't know, it's just like so sweet and cute, but really, this is upside down. Love me. Here, I'm going to show you cards because I can't see what's happening. But you get the vibe of what it looks like, right? And they're these just beautiful cards. And here, let's pull one. This is for the collective who watches this video. Do you have a message? You know, what in the universe wants to tell us? Ooh, it's you. Ooh, desire. Here's our card. The original meaning of the word desire is from the stars. Our desires are divine. When we listen to them, we become illuminated as though we were made up of stars. What moves you to embody the brilliance of celestial bodies? Let your deepest desires light up every cell of your body until you are luminous as the night sky, overflowing with the incandescent sparkles of the Milky Way. Don't worry about the fulfillment of the desire. Simply bask in the beauty of it as you revel in its endless possibilities. I am one of desire. I am inspired. I am desire. I am passion. I'm excitement. It's my body. That's what it's doing. Okay, so been obsessed with that. Another deck. Oh gosh. I'll save the pairs for the end because I have 2 pairs of 3 actually. So not really. Anyways, you know what I mean. I've shared this month several times. Los Campos Energéticos, I believe, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, love me. I am doing everything in my mind, body, and soul to encourage and love, and I would literally financially support this coming to life again. I don't know. I just really love it. And I don't think there's enough Spanish decks out there. I love that this deck, importantly, I think this is important to note. This deck has English and Spanish in the guidebook. This guidebook is pretty cool. So there's a Spanish section in the front. There's a whole English. Like you have every card translated and it's like a full on, like these are paragraphs. This is English. But I love how they kept the vision of their language being on the bottom here. You don't, first off, you can look at the image and you can find it and you can figure out what that is. But like you can also read the image intuitively. Like you don't need to see on the card, like this is time, el tiempo. Like this looks like fuego, fire. I don't know what this one is. Something's invisible though. Like, you know, sometimes you won't know. El río, the river, la loba, the wolf. El día, the day. La voz, is this the voice? My Spanish is obviously horrible. I took Spanish in high school. I actually really loved it. My teacher, Miss Escarpeta, was just amazing. I really loved her. My nickname was Sonrisa. And obviously because I'm a smile baby. I wish I would have kept up with it because I really love the language. I think it's so beautiful. I love the culture. I love a lot that comes from the space. I also loved, I think it was really special because Spanish is different depending on where it's coming from. And it was really cool to learn that. She's from the Dominican, so like she would, again, you get to experience it a little differently. And I really love to hear people speaking in Spanish from different places because again, I think it's really magic. And I think there needs to be more Spanish decks out here. And this one, again, is so beautifully put so that it is more accessible for English speakers, but like, again, totally not necessary because there are most decks are in English with no translation, you know? And so they figure it out. We can figure it out, but this deck is beautiful and gorgeous and we love it. We love it in this house. It's been one of my favorite decks. Also, Yukika. Yes, Yukika, I believe. This is Stasia's newest deck. And I'm going to, look at me, I'm gonna put it, make sure it's the right side up. Look at me go. I almost am gonna win Miss America this year, you know. I'm gonna be better about being a better YouTuber. I won't. And I'm gonna start putting these in order and stuff and showing you. First off, wow. Oh, hold on. It'll be easier to show you the sides of, oh my God. This is beautiful. I won't curse, but oh my God. I think this is the one I'm going to actually, I'm having trouble figuring out which one I'm going to use for the deck companion that Tegan's doing. Animals and Arcana. Because this is the one I'm most excited about, I think, tarot-wise. But I thought maybe I should use it as, like, since I'm excited about the practice, maybe I should use it to connect with the deck I'm not as excited about. But I don't know if I can stop myself from using this. I think this is going to be it, guys. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. Yeah. Yeah. This is my favorite. Oh my God, it's so sweet. And I'm not even a unicorn person normally. Speaking of that, I will be doing, it reminded me of my deck declutter video. I'm going to be doing a declutter soon. A crazy big declutter. I am trying to leave this apartment. One, it is too small. Two, it is not, they do not take care of us here in the way that I need them to. And I need something, I need a bigger space. So I am really going through my collection. Something about my collection too, I realized, was that I was looking at it and I felt so not represented in my own collection, and not in the way of like, obviously, like, maybe not obviously, but I just saw a bunch of decks that didn't feel like me. And I had, for what feels like either past versions of myself or I held on to for other people's sake or whatnot. And so I really went through my collection, not only to, obviously I was a little more kind of cutthroat about it because I'm trying to raise some money. I also have like Kickstarters and pre-orders and stuff that I did last year that are coming in, and I just need the space. So many things, so many reasons, but I'm going to be doing a really big declutter coming up. So watch out for that. Next up are the two pairings that I did. Really took over the month. I know I had so many plans for so many pairings, but one, I got in Oracle of Oddities, Coastal Curiosities, and the Common Oracle. In this, I could not stop myself from using this. I also have, I always want to mention this too because I don't want to confuse anyone. I have the edition, like the specimen pack in here. So if you see a card in here that you don't recognize from the deck, it's the additional cards. So just want to say that. This is the Coastal Curiosities because I know I think I've already showed you one from that. This, just been really loving it. I really love the backs too. Sorry, just looking at it. This is Oracle of Oddities with this. Yeah. Now, Oracle of Oddities doesn't have a guidebook. It's just like the word. Love that actually about it. It lets me just like do me. Do me. I really love to like look at a guidebook when, especially for an Oracle deck, because I want to know like what was their vision and intention. I want to hear the words from the deck kind of, but this is telling me to use my own words in a way that feels really cool. Oh my gosh, nightmares is crazy. Love that. But honestly, probably my favorite, and this might surprise you, but this is the Common Oracle, and it's just 84 words. Just words. And I've been looking for something like this, and there are decks that are like words and it has definitions on it, or words and other things. But this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a card that just had a word, a small little card. I've been using this actually to create spreads. I was like pulling 3 of these and then pulling cards from here to like go with them. Yeah, and it's been really cool. It's been really cool. And I've been doing some like little writing stuff with it, and I love it. I want more. I want more. If you're watching, I need more. I need more. I want like do like a full like intentional creative writing pack where like or like a second edition, and like you think about words that are like really good for that or something. I don't know. Just more words. I need 1,000. But no, these have just, I've really been loving this. I have not separated them because I just really have been digging it. And then next and last, but certainly not least, this has been the trio. I don't know if I will separate these either. These Blue Bones, The Long Way Home, and Spoilia. Sorry, this is an out of print combo, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's just really magic and special. And some of my favorite creative inspirations in humans here. So, oh, I guess I didn't show you the decks with each other, the last one. I'll post maybe here, actually. If you actually edit this video, Cassie, hear me. Hello. Insert a photo here of the Common Oracle with the Oracle of Oddities with the Coastal Curiosities, please. Maybe put it here. Maybe here. I don't know. Wherever. Next up, we're going to do... oh my God. It's not fair. I'm so sorry to show you this. This is torture. This is torture. I am so honored to have been able to get everybody a copy that I was of these Blue Bones, because beautiful, special. Gosh. So good. So good. The Long Way Home has been like, it's so funny. A season of self-worship. This, exactly. I swear sometimes, like I'll pull a card from this. I'm like, are we brain connected? Like, are we on the same wavelength? But these guys, wow. Very creatively inspired by these decks. I've been on my little project I've been working on. Their artwork just inspires me a lot. I know Sasha, I don't know how much she's sharing everywhere, but has been working on this like new deck for themselves, I think, fully. I hope they end up releasing it though, because it's magic. Their photography is really beautiful too, and it's like their photography, and it's just I'm so inspired by it. Let me put this in here. Oh, guys, I got a bag for Spoilia. Yeah, I needed to. You know I needed to. So this is the new bag for Spoilia. I got the little stars. It was like you got to choose what was on there. And since stars have been, like the star has been a really big theme in one of my synchronicities. Oh my gosh, synchronicities. Anyways, this year I couldn't help but choose that. And I love that bag because the purple reminds me of, obviously, it felt right. And then that is the like double extra big, it's like the double deck, I think, or something. Like it's supposed to be for 2 decks, I think. And no, it's just because Spoilia is a monster of a deck. My biggest dream is that deck would come out as like, honestly, US Games did a really good job with Blood Moon, and like Fyodor Pavlov, I think, is also US Games. Those are 2 that I, like, at the top of my head I'm thinking of, turned out really beautifully, and I think that would be really cool if they did Spoilia. My dreams, I'm just speaking them aloud in hopes that they I'm sorry, I'm silly. I will have a new decks video coming this month of the decks that showed up in January. I had a lot of Kickstarters and pre-orders show up already, and I have more coming. I did a lot of Kickstartering last year, and it feels like this is the time too that they normally show up. Like there's like pockets of time in the year that they normally show up, and so I had quite a few. And I also, like, I was able to snag that copy of the Los Campos Energéticos. I also got another, I snagged a copy of another deck that is on its way out of print, the Hyde Tarot. I don't know how many are left. Also, I got the new edition of Playful Heart before it's gone. That's out of print now. The edition I had is actually really special, and I'll still keep that most likely forever. The creator actually hand did the edges all in different colors, like back and forth between like the rainbow of colors they had. And so it is like, actually, I'll show you. Well, this is how we'll wrap up the video. Mine is hand edged by the creator, but I heard it was going out of print, and I really have wanted the new edition because, one, I love the box. The box is amazing, but also these cards are smaller, and I've been having a really hard time lately with Playful Heart because it's so much bigger than my hands, and you guys know that the arthritic mess that my hands are. And so I wanted an edition that if I can't use that anymore at some point, that I have a smaller, more capable edition, because I wouldn't want to trim this since it's hand edged by the creator. But I really love the size of this one, and I'm very excited and grateful and happy to have it. I also, when I got it because I was getting the Marseille. The Pip Speak, I believe, is the name of it. But I'll show you that in a future video. This is an hour long almost. Hopefully, this is crazy long. Do the things though. If you're here this long, you love me. Do the things in the places because it really helps. And I love you.